From Darko Petrovic. Do you believe Russell Wilson will be back by week 10? I read it somewhere, but I can't remember where. I think that's a good over-under, or at least benchmark to target there. I do think that would be a good target date for Russ to return by. He can be back by then. The IR rules allow it, and it's Russell Wilson. He always finds a way to get back healthy, as he very rarely, first time ever actually, misses games. I think Russ will be back by week 10. From Jeffrey, do you think Seattle would entertain a Lockett trade for a big offer? Oof. I think no, and a big reason why is I think that would really upset Russ. Now, if they want to blow it up in the offseason, Lockett might make some more sense, but they just restructured him. He's still a fantastic football player. He forms one of the better 1-2 punches in the NFL at receiver. Hasn't really shown signs of slowing down yet. So I would be surprised unless Seattle's like, yeah, we're going to shut it down. We're going to tank, but they don't own their own first pick. So I don't think in the end that Seattle would really be shopping Lockett. Even for a big offer, I think it would have to be a significant offer.
Let's go to Coach Dreadhead. And speaking of Kyle Fuller, Seahawks trade Collier for a cornerback. Who is the best cornerback available for his value? I mean, L.J. Collier is a very difficult person to be able to wrap my mind around because I thought he was actually pretty decent when he was first coming out. Kyle Fuller would definitely be a name to at least keep in mind, though. Does Denver need extra defensive tackles? I'm not 100% sure. I would say trade Collier, get extra draft picks, and then if you're looking to bring in a corner, sure, Fuller, but this might hurt your feelings. Seahawks should not be buyers. They should be sellers. Got to get some extra draft capital. The Seahawks don't have any first-round draft picks. Who is someone Seattle could trade to get some first-rounders back? Don't say Wilson. All right, so if you're looking to get a first-round pick out of all your players and Wilson isn't on the table, I don't know if you could get a first-round pick from Jamal Adams even though you gave up 2. Maybe there's a team that does it. To be honest, the only dude on Seattle that I could probably say is worth a first-round pick, and this is going to hurt y'all's feelings, I could see a team giving up a first for DK Metcalf. Do you really want to give up DK? Because if you give up DK, then you're really going to piss off Russell Wilson. So if you want first rounders, I'll say DK. All right, y'all, so what is your favorite Halloween movie of all time this year? I don't care what it is. What's your favorite Halloween movie? So this is being recorded live on Wednesday. I'm going to be watching some Halloween movies tomorrow on my day off, so I'm just trying to get a little bit of a black book of scary movies. So let me know, what's your favorite Halloween movie? Please go ahead and let me know down in the comments.
Kurt Morrow, the Seahawks trade for Nick Foles, while Russell Wilson, that would just ride with Geno Smith. Well, I think Wilson might be back soon. We'll see on that one. The big issue here with Nick Foles, it comes down to his contract. Foles, who has not played this year, is very affordable for this season. The money here is $4 million base salary. It's about half of that with the prorated amount, so $2 million, very affordable. The issue is Nick Foles next year counts $8 million against the cap, and oh, by the way, $5 million of that is fully guaranteed, and he's not that good of a football player. Because of that, I don't think anyone's going to be after Nick Foles right now. Now, today's show is helped out by our sportsbook partner, BETUS. If you want to gamble on the NFL, make some money, do it with BETUS. You can get a 125% deposit bonus when you use promo code NFLDAILY at chatsports.com/bet. Now, I mentioned the jersey earlier. Here's how you can get it. To get the deposit bonus and the jersey, you have to put down at least $100 using promo code NFLDAILY at chatsports.com/bet. Then email us jersey at chatsports.com. We have a ton of different official Nike NFL jerseys that are available for you guys, from Joe Burrow all the way down to Dak Prescott as well, Kyler Murray, etc. Tons of options for you guys. We will need, a screenshot of your first bet, your BETUS account number, and, what jersey and size you guys want. Tons of different options, though, for whatever favorite team you guys have. So if you want in on this deal, email us jersey at chatsports.com. gmail.com. I'll put the email, by the way, to make your lives a bit easier in both the comment section and in the description. But remember, it's all thanks to our friends over at BETUS, chatsports.com/bet. And promo code NFLDAILY. You got to get going with them to get the jersey deal.
Let's go to J.U. Garcia. Are the Seahawks buyers or sellers? They are sellers because they also don't have much draft capital to buy. They got no first-round picks because of the Jamal Adams deal. If I was Seattle, I'd be shipping people away. The other issue is this. I really think that Seattle is probably one of the worst rosters in the NFL. It just gets covered up by Russell Wilson. If you're a Seahawks fan, you should be really nervous about the longevity and the future of your football team. So how about this? I like this one. I want you to name a player that is guaranteed to get traded at the deadline. The deadline is November 2nd. We're going to be live here on Chat Sports. Make sure you turn on those notifications and subscribe. But guaranteed, like you're betting your next paycheck that this player ends up getting dealt. If I was going to bet my next paycheck on any player in the NFL that's going to get traded, I would probably end up going with either Marlon Mack or Kyle Fuller. Those are the two players that I'm the most confident that end up getting dealt. If I have to give another name, it's Brandon Cooks. Let's go to Trace twice. Do you think Duke Johnson is worth an ad in a PPR league? All right, so I actually kind of like this question. Obviously, I'm a fantasy football nut. So the Miami Dolphins, they went out and they signed Duke Johnson. He's right now on their practice squad. I know a lot of Dolphins fans were excited about this. He's the all-time leading rusher at Miami. The real connection is, though, Duke once played with, guess who, Deshaun Watson. If Watson has a chance to go into Miami, I say yes. Malcolm Brown just went on IR, and we know Duke is actually, I believe he's the only running back in NFL history, his first 4 seasons in the league, to have over 50 receptions as a running back. I believe that's the stat. So, yes, I actually would pick him up in a PPR league. Let's go to L2 Cloud Z. Where do you think Allen Robinson getting traded to? My top destinations for Robinson, and I did a trade last week, was the New England Patriots. I asked Harrison today, like, hey, could you give me an Allen Robinson trade? And the deal he ended up saying was a second-round pick, and second-round pick to the New England Patriots, right? So, like, I think the Patriots just make the most sense there for A-Rob. But if you guys want to let me know where you think he could end up getting dealt, I mean, at the end of the day, I would say yes. He probably needs to get out of Chicago. Somebody can go ahead and pay him. The connection with him and Justin Fields, it's simply not there. So Allen Robinson would be a hell of a name. There is no doubt about that. So who will be the biggest name traded before the NFL trade deadline on November 2nd? Let me know down in the comments. And if a big name player does end up getting dealt, like A-Rob, like Deshaun Watson, like Tua Tagovailoa, anything like that, we're going to be going ahead and making a video about it. So what I want you to do right now is hit that subscribe button. We're also going to be live for the NFL trade deadline, so subscribe. Turn on those notifications. That way you don't miss any of our live shows or the breaking news. If you're wondering how to turn on your notifications, this is how you do it on your mobile device. So when you're on your phone, right, like you're sitting there like this, you see that little bell, you click that bell, and then you got to click all. That way when you get all of our notifications for all the shows that we do. Now maybe, I don't know, you don't have a cell phone in today's world. Hey, I get it. You're on your desktop watching us right now. Same thing. On your mouse pad, scroll up, click the notification bell. It's going to be right here on your screen. And then a nice big old, I was going to say letters, but I guess it's a picture. Then you click all. I don't want you to miss anything because let's just say a week from now you're like, oh, will Mark Ingram get traded to the Saints? I'm going to be like, he already got traded to the Saints. Subscribe, turn on those noties.
Colton Davis, who will have the most receiving yards at the end of the year? Ooh, good question. I so badly want to say Jamar Chase will lead the way. I think the answer, though, the leader right now is Cooper Kupp. That feels like a pretty good answer still. Dark horse name to keep an eye out for, Tyreek Hill. I know he's been inconsistent. He's down by like 150 yards right now. But think about it this way. They're going to throw it a lot in KC. So I'm going to go with Tyreek Hill or Cooper Kupp. From StarGazer, which happens first? Lions win or Cardinals first loss? Well, of course, Arizona does play on Thursday Night Football, which complicates things a little bit here. I'm going to lean towards the Lions win this week, so we'll see how that relates to Arizona. For Marquis Robertson, hi Tom, also Chase, Harrison, and Mitchell. Oh, sorry, Michael Renz and the rest of the Chat Sports crew. Predictions of the Super Bowl, also I have subscribed. Thank you, Marquis or Marquis. My preseason prediction was Packers-Chiefs. Canceling the Chiefs, I'm going Bills, and I guess I'll stick with Packers to keep some credibility there. But, hey, let me know what you guys think in the comments.